What's up, everybody? This is Professor G Aim here, like Professor Game. Combine them, get it? Like game, Professor, whatever. Professor is fine, whatever. Anyway, coming at you today with a series that I created called "What If They Were in Smash." So the point of this is to talk about if a certain character was in Smash for the roster and what would their moveset look like. So this is a video that I'm creating that looks at this character's past games, what kind of moves they had in those games, and then how those can be incorporated into the new moveset for them in Smash if they were ever to get into it. So today I'm going to be talking about one of my top wanted characters for the Smash Brothers new game, which will be King K. Rool. Love King K. Rool. I really hope he gets into it. I have a good chance. I'm feeling there's a good chance that he will. But he's been one of my favorite characters of all time. So to see him come back and be him in Smash would just be amazing. So yeah, if you guys like this video, don't hold out on me. Fucking like that. Hit that like button. Subscribe. That'd be great. Don't hold out on me. But definitely want to hear from you guys of what you think of the moveset that I have for them. What you think might be better move for them, if you think there's a better one, or if you didn't like something, put it in the comments. I don't care. And then definitely write in the comments what characters you would like to see in the future that I can make a moveset for. So I have some other ones in mind, of course, but I love to hear for who you'd be interested in a moveset that I can create and then make a video on that. So put in the comments. I'll give you a shout out if I choose your character. All right, let's do it. So let's get into his movesets right now. So let's just start with the basics. Your regular attack, regular smash or whatever. So he could just have a simple A attack like swiping or with his claws or whatever, something lame like that. But what I want to see is him in Donkey Kong 64 where he's got his boxing gloves. So if you're smashing A, also his boxing gloves appear in his hands and he just pop, 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 pop. You can do some kind of boxing moves like that. I think that would be cool. King K. Rool is a really awesome character. I think he's got so many different outfits and so many different moves from his games that he's been in that I really want to see them incorporate as much as possible from those past games into his movesets. So you're going to see a lot of that with my picks here. So yeah, boxing gloves for A, and then we're gonna keep with the smashing. So if we have like his side smash over A, we can do kind of like on Donkey Kong Country 2, where if you get too close to him in the battle, he'll take his gun out and hit you with the backside of it. I think that would be kind of cool, like go over side smash. As for an up smash, nothing really special here. I didn't really find anything that'd be perfect for that. So just like a normal up swipe of his claws, or maybe he can even toss his crown up slightly, or just smash like headbutt with his crown. That could work. But anyway, so now for his down smash, this is a little extreme, but fuck it, I don't care. I just want to incorporate this in it because I think it's cool. For his down smash, you could have Donkey Kong Country 3 style with those electric shock conductors that go across the screen. They can just kind of like pop up real quick and just shock underneath him. He could like jump up or something or whatever. But just like basically just like that little area behind him will just hit, be hit, and it could hurt people there. Kind of just made me think of like Pikachu, his down smash. He just shocks all that area, kind of like that, but like the conductors appear and just boom, shock you. Little extreme, but why not? Okay. All right. So now the good stuff. His specials, B related moves. So with just regular B, have to of course include his iconic crown toss, crown throw, where he throws it and comes back to him. That's very iconic. But also at the same time, I wanted to include his gun from Donkey Kong Country 2 and shooting barrels and things like that. So I really had a hard time deciding which one I could do. So you know what I said? Fuck it, we're gonna do both of them. That's right. So I mean, I think the crown toss would be, if I had to pick between one of them, I would do that because it makes more sense. It's definitely more iconic, but I want to include everything, like I said. So the cannon gun, so you can have that. It will shoot cannons, but it can also shoot lots of other things in the game. So you can shoot spike balls. So this will just be you press B and then randomly something will happen. So you'll either throw the crown, shoot a cannonball, shoot a spike cannonball, and they all can have different damage outputs and things like that. And maybe like the ones that are more powerful. Let's just say let's say the crown's like the most powerful. Like that happens in a small percent of the times that when you press B, that's what's going to happen. But like the cannonball is the most likely that's going to happen. So this is like a normal amount of damage. Maybe the spiked one will be more damaging. And why not? They can even add the gas. I think that'd be kind of cool to add into it. If you remember Donkey Kong Country 2, he has those gases that shoot out. If they hit them, they like freezes them or slows them down, reverses your inputs. Maybe it's a little much, but that would be still kind of cool to kind of incorporate that. And maybe it would just be like a very brief moment. But maybe that does sound a little overpowered, so you can even have some ones that are not as good, like the shooting a barrel, which can kind of you can just jump on, it'll stop it, or maybe become an item. Or even like there was that one scene where he shoots fish and fish come out of his gun because he was in the water. So that would be like a dud, you know, like so that will do nothing. So that would kind of balance it out, and they have different probabilities or percentage of what will happen. So yeah. But now side special for he's like a side B, which can be his gun, where he uses it kind of like as an engine. In Donkey Kong Country 2, where he kind of slides across the map, so he can do that and just kind of shoot slow, kind of fast across the screen. Kind of like makes me think of like like maybe like Wario and his motorcycle. He just kind of shoots across, and if you run into him, you get hurt. Or slightly like Ike, kind of. I don't know. But yeah, just kind of like that, pushing through, charging kind of thing. Now for his up special. I'm gonna go. I mean, I could have done something like him, like leaping, kind of hopping. He does in the first Donkey Kong, which probably would make more sense. But that was just it's just too boring to me. So what I want to do is recovery with like that helicopter, or kind of like the backpack propeller thing in Donkey Kong Country 3, so he can get that and he can kind of like just fly around a little bit, and maybe that would be better for a second jump, because maybe that's a little too much of a recovery for a heavy kind of guy, because he would be a heavy guy, right? So like the hop would be better because that would be a recovery and it would hurt people, but that would just be boring, and I want more fun things for his moveset, so why not? We're doing the helicopter. And then let's see here. As for his down special, we could do something from Donkey Kong 64 where he does his down pound, where he's like jumping down on his ass, right? When you're fighting him as Donkey Kong in the boxing match, he jumps down, kind of in his place, and then like these little damage waves come out too, so you can do that too, kind of. So that I think that would be kind of a cool incorporation. And then, lastly, just some other things that he could do that incorporate his moveset. I'm not going to go over every single, button input. But, fun fact, did you know that King K. Rool has the ability and power of invisibility? Which I did know that, I kind of just forgot. But yeah, there's at least two different games he becomes invisible. So just for like his dodging, like when he's side dodging or rolling, or even in the air dodge, he can just like go invisible for a moment, kind of like Mewtwo, how he kind of disappears, so he can just do that, just so like a little fun thing to say, like shout out, like, hey, we know you can go invisible. And then for his grapple, what I think will be a cool inclusion from his moves from his games would be his suction gun, where he gets to suck in opponents, kind of like you get closer when he sucks in, kind of like with Pac-Man, he shoots out that, whatever that is, I don't even know what that is, ray, and it kind of sucks you in. Same thing, kind of in reference to Donkey Kong Country 2, when he uses a gun and you get too close, he sucks you in. You do that for a grapple. And then finally, here we go with his final smash. We're going to go with Do you remember this guy? Chaos, that giant machine. He's apparently controlling that, so he can just like hop on the stage in the stage real quickly and just like maybe shoot off a whole bunch of bombs at the opponents, things like that. He's kind of a cool looking thing. Maybe can swipe his blades around. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of cool to throw him in there. But yeah, so that would be all his movesets. Really, I think that really borrows his moves from the past. And then come on, his final thing I can add here is his victory pose. Like when he's in Donkey Kong Country 64, just like, yeah, encore, or whatever he says. It goes like this. But yeah, that would be a cool thing. So that's my thoughts of what his possible moveset. Again, he's such a cool guy. He's really comical and funny, so I think he would be a great addition. And he's got so many costumes, easily one, and just so many different things you can incorporate in his moveset. And I really want to see some new, unique, different styled characters. So I think this moveset and just him in general would be really something to add to the new Smash Brothers. So again, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know who you want to see be done in a video with their moveset. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff.